Welcome, welcome. Almost ready on my end. First East. Hey, Dan. Why are you so late today? That's crazy. Can't believe it. Let's play some ranked. I was going to play Moonshot, but I played a few Moonshot games last week, and they were miserable, so... Or not last week, but a couple days ago. So we're just going to play ranked, I think. Ow. Played off stream? I did. I was going to play Overwatch that night, but we ended up not being on my computer, so I just needed something to play on the TV. What's up, Greg? Hungry, and I just ate, so unfair. What did you eat, though? All right. My mom said hi. Hi, Acon6, his mom. Tell her I said hello, and tell her I said hi to the cats. Or tell the cats I said hi, is what I'm trying to say. Baked pasta? Not bad, not bad. You can say her name? That's okay. I can't dox Acon6. She's watching. Hi, Fatanti. How are you? Are you watching on the big TV? Phone? Gotcha. You need food soon? Get some baked pasta in you. We got Dominic Canzone. Canzona? Not good defense. I don't think I've used a single supercharge card this year. Maybe at the beginning of the year. Let's see what we got right now. I do tend to check, but it happens to be whenever I play, like, the supercharge cards are not good. This is like kind of 125 everything. You could DH this card. It's better than the diamond is 99 or whatever that he is right now. Dude, food. My bait is full. I took a nap, but forgot when I went down. It could have been 2 hours ago. Oh well. Nothing you can do about it now. George Kirby's kind of okay. Cody Clemens at a 3-homer game. Brian Wu doing Brian Wu things. I didn't know he threw that hard. For some reason, I thought he threw a lot slower. He's 99 velo. Trying to figure out if this would be a good card to use. Not much in the differentials. There's a new Mookie Betts in the game. Cal Raleigh. Got 3 Mariners. 4 Mariners in here right now. Interesting format to the multiplayer program with like the different series. Is that what it was? It's definitely different. See if that Tatis card has gone down since this morning. I was going to play Moonshot on stream today, but I don't think I want to. I played a little bit the last couple days, and I did not have fun. But But I was playing on the TV, so it kind of doesn't count, but also, yeah. Just hit a lot of lineouts. A lot of people were dotting pitches, too, for some reason. I don't know if everybody's having that experience. So let's play some ranked. I'm going to be playing on All-Star for the first few games anyway. Most likely. I kind of want to try that Solaire card. The different series right there. Innings pitched with different series. Total bases. And I think you can... I didn't really count it all, but it seems like you can get to the end or close to the end with just playing that. So that's pretty cool. Dining hall looks gas tonight. What do they got in the dining hall tonight? Something a little different. All right, David Justice is still hitting for me. He's got 19 homers. That's crazy. I almost want to DH him, but I don't want to take Stanton out yet. I think I will take out Josh Gibson because he hasn't been doing anything for me. And this Pena was pretty good for me. I might try him. Yeah, let's try Pena. Sanchez. Carew. Willy Adames, I kind of want to switch out for Tatis, but he's actually been one of my best hitters. I just don't, like, feel good hitting with him for whatever reason. And Carew is just, you know, he's a slugger, so... What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move Carew to the 4 spot. Actually, the 3 spot. I'm going to lead off with Griffey. Who's bad with runners in scoring position? I think it might be time. David Justice is actually bad with runners in scoring position. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead him off. Moonshot series yesterday took care of the 50 total bases too. There you go. That always helps. And Griffey's actually good with runners in scoring position. Better than he is without. So... maybe I'll just keep him in the same spot. Maybe that's the move. Roman Anthony. He's good with runners in scoring position, but worse than his regular batting average. And Adames is really good with a RISP. Stanton, not as good right now. But not very many at-bats. And I think David Wright was good with RISP. 600 with RISP. He probably just doesn't have that many opportunities. We'll run that lineup today. Oh, I got the Joe Mauer card too. He's on my bench. Baked pollock with mashed potatoes, pasta and meat sauce, braised pork with rice, and of course, cheese pizza. What did you say you were having every day when we talked last time? That's a good upgrade from what you were having every day. Kind of says John Donne is the big last collection. The last big collection. Hoped there would be one more. Yeah, you imagine that there would be... Did they say that was the final collection, by the way? Oh, this Luis Aparicio card, by the way. Gas. To steal Dan's words. I've already got him at Diamond Defense. I kind of want to start him. We'll see who's bad today, because Aparicio might come in. I don't think I showed his stats. But he's batting .583 in Moonshot as my leadoff man. Chicken quesadilla? Oh, yeah. And then pitching rotation staying the same. I actually don't have any new people in there. So, that's what's up. I will probably try the Mookie Betts as well. There are some years where I'm super good with Mookie Betts cards, like insanely good. To the point where like I'm hitting insane home runs with like 60 power. And then there's some years where I absolutely cannot hit anything with him. And Nutsy says that SDS is set as is. So do with that what you will. That I have heard that they said it was the final collection, but it seems a little early for that. Unless we just think that maybe like they'll give us really good like finest postseason, because there's like at least a couple big drops coming still, right? Although I guess we already have previous finest and previous postseason cards in the game. But usually they do a separate set, right? Like they'll do a set of... This Ricky Henderson is good too, by the way. A separate set of finest and like retro finest or whatever. Same with postseason, like 2025 postseason cards. So you assume that they're going to be in a different spot, but I feel like that's there are going to be enough series that you would think they would do like one more big collection. Because you'll have the little collections for those cards probably, like they have all year with other series. But I feel like if there's no big collection left, then I think they're going to have one more surprise for us, I think. I just have a creeping suspicion that there's something that we haven't seen before that is still going to be in the game this year. And I don't want to make it like an expectation just to be a complainer because I am when it comes to this game. But I almost expect it. Like, I think it would be a letdown if there's not one more big surprise before the end of the year. Is that unreasonable to say? The return of Pepe Alzar. Is Pollock a fish? I believe it is. I don't know if I've ever had it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Expecting Retro Finest 2025. Jin Kim? Ooh. Postseason programs with collection rewards. Wait, is there no collection for Retro Finest right now? Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I'm with you on that for sure. I thought there would be one more big one.
Finish him.
There we go.
Got him.
That meter basically never showed up. There's only 5 Retro Finest cards in the game? Oh, dang. In that case. But there is a collection for it though, right? There's like a collection you have to like collect 3 for something. Or collect 2 maybe. I feel like I remember looking at that the other day. Alright, David Justice. The leadoff man. Only the real ones remember Dude Food Xbox days. Did I stream when I was on Xbox days? Or are you talking about original Xbox days when I played Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem? Those were the real days.
Ball that's outside.
I do this a lot with David Wright for some reason. I hit these really hard hit balls to second base. I don't feel like I do a lot with a lot of righties. There's Griffey in the 3 spot. A lot of strikes thrown by this guy so far. But were they there for the conception of Dude Food? That's crazy.
Ball that's off the plate.
Was anyone there during baby food years? Only one man in chat can say yes. What just happened? Did he drop the ball?
Yeah, baby.
Or is that a blooper? I was not looking at all. Rod Carew in the 5 hole. F. Put the center fielder too far back. Oh my god. And it results in 2 runs.
What do you got?
Rod Carew makes him pay. When I stopped running, I was like really confused. I was like, wait,
Ball 2.
am I gonna get tagged? Like, was I gonna get doubled off? I completely lost track of what was happening because I was like, oh, the inning's over. But then my brain short-circuited, so I went back to first.
That's a ball.
I really had no idea what was going on. 3-1 count.
That's ball
I think
4.
I've hit
Big
2
strike.
sinkers for homers, right? With the lefties. See if he throws another sinker. Especially for a strike would be a mistake. Got on top of it. I would say it's a good pitch, but like you can smash the PCI on that one. I need food, but don't want to put my socks back on. Do I go no socks? I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing no socks a little bit lately. I just have some like slip-on shoes that I keep in the cabinet so that when I need to go to the front door, like down the hall to the main front door, I just do no socks. But would I do that to go to dinner in college? I would probably say yes. Anything that can make sure that you eat when you're in college, I think is worth it. And if socks are the big obstacle, then I would just go no socks. Oh, my toes are out. Are you gonna wear slides or something? I mean, it's not the weirdest thing in the world. Ooh, he was close. Real close. Kipnis, Rolls, Headley, Bautista, Nen. Yep. I have the Kipnis and the Headley. And I think I sold the Nen because he went up in price. And I'll probably sell the other two that I have. Because I think they'll go up in price. I think Nen went up to like 40K or something, so I sold him.
Ball one.
Don't know where your socks today went. That's tragic.
Hey.
About the Rollins card? How much was he?
Ball, one strike. Inside ball.
I feel like I've been facing him a decent amount lately. Jimmy Rollins. Hmm.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, ready to take this cutter to right field. Never mind. My bad. My fault, chat. I apologize profusely. 240K, okay. You worth it? Was it just for collections? Is that why you bought them? Or to use them?
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Wear socks, the roommate wants to get food off campus. Yep. That would be a no-go. Like the one day you're like excited to get different food at the commons. You end up going off campus. Are you going to be missing out, or is it like pretty good food every other day on campus?
Ball 2.
Problem was whenever there was good food, like a good item in the commons for us, it would always be gone within like 30 minutes of the cafeteria being open. And on top of that, it would be like a diet restricted food. So like the people who actually like couldn't eat anything else wouldn't be able to, they would just have to have like pizza or something. Do you want to run to the hall so I don't spend as much? That's big brain. I respect it. All right, Justice has a runner on, but it's not in runner and it's not a runner in scoring position. They're just at first base. So this is prime David Justice hours right now. We've been trying hard to not eat out as much. But we're trying to make it easy so we don't have to like cook every day. Like today we got some kind of like pre-made breadsticks thing. Just threw it in the air fryer, baked it. Turned out pretty good. That way when we do go out, it's not like super crazy. Ooh, that was a sweeper that I thought was going to break much lower. Timed up perfectly. New Threats 2.0 and Moonshot 2.0. I'm betting there will be a Prime 2.0 before too long. What would Prime 2.0 be like?
0-1.
Be back later? Sounds good. Ooh, I didn't think I swung at that.
Get it in gear.
He's out.
Like, New Threads 2.0 made sense because the first one was like off-season changes, right? Off-season moves, and then the second one was trades. Is that correct? Moonshot 2.0 was a little bit more arbitrary for sure. But I feel like Prime sounds like... I don't know. 99s.
No balls, 2 strikes.
It does make sense.
There you go. All right, here we go.
Interesting. Could be. Could be. I'm not sure if I believe this. I'm just thinking out loud, but it feels like Prime has kind of fallen away. Like, Prime used to be one of, like, the top 3 cards in the game, right? A little while ago. Like, not super recently, but it does feel like since then, I was just trying to run to the base. It does feel like since then, they've become, like, one of those, like, early season, not junk cards, but, like, they're not really Prime. They're not like those fake juice cards, like the Solaire card, for instance. He's got over 100 contact on both sides. It's like, okay, that's not really a Solaire profile. Like, Prime does feel like it's, okay, a realistic version of one of those cards, but it doesn't feel like they've been juicing those cards like a lot of the other series, which is kind of interesting.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
Only because I feel like Prime, you have like you have a name of a series that could be so much more. Like Prime card, you'd think that like you'd get some of your best cards out of there.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count. Count
But-
full.
Another series of endgame cards. Incidentally, there are no 0 endgame Prime cards. Exactly, exactly. Oh man, what a pitch. Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if they bring it back. Are there any other series in the game like that, Greg, that you see that don't have an appropriate set of cards for them? I think Signature Series, we got the Posada recently, but I don't think there were that many SIGs in the game before that, right? SIGs were also like with Prime. I think the year before Prime came out, right? They were like the best cards in the game that year when they first came out. And they kind of fade away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't mind if they don't do more primes. The only reason I say that is because I don't like the card art. I don't want to put prime card art in my lineup. Well, 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 it's Mr. Food. Hello, Mr. Egg. How are you, sir? There's at least a few 99s, true.
Ball 1.
Ooh. 2 good pitches. I timed them both up pretty good, but they were both good pitches, so they're not going anywhere.
Aye.
Greg Soto has come in and shut me down. And he's going to get a line out to end this inning. Another good pitch. Another good swing.
Leading off for Cali, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Let's assume for a second that there's a big surprise coming content-wise before the end of the year. Something we haven't seen before. What do you think it would be, or what do you hope it would be?
Noel B. Marte.
Hustle! Get there!
Oh, man. I didn't take a
Ground rolled over.
perfect route to that. I thought I was going to be closer than I was. I was trying to, like, cut under it just a little bit because I thought I was going to run out of time.
Nope. Ball 1.
But it seems like it was kind of backwards now. Sometimes you get, like, not the best animation if you run a little bit underneath. We're getting something on Friday, so... Oh, They said 17 new legends. Was that correct? Did I hear that right? Like new legends as in legends that haven't been in the game before this Friday? Or are they just saying like new cards for legends? And it is interesting that that's happening right after the like quote unquote final collection, the John Donaldson. I feel like that's interesting timing too. I'm wondering if it's going to be like a new, not meta, but like we've been focusing so much on collecting cards for collections all year. Now are these like new legends going to be something else to focus on for the rest of the year? Did I miss that? Dang. Dang. For some reason, this guy's just like dotting perfect pitches with Soto. Wasn't happening with the starter, but everything's just been like half an inch off the plate. None of these are strikes, but they all look like strikes. Well, I guess I gotta take a pitch or two. On All-Star, it makes you feel like you can hit that pitch. Sometimes you can. There you go, another one. Think we get a meatball? Purdue? I don't know. All I do know is I do not want it to be that home run derby X thing. Haven't used a single one of those cards. Won't use them. Any of them here. But we are in a weird spot in the year where, like, I think you can get end game type cards, quote unquote, that you can't even fit in your lineup anymore. Not me, because my lineup's not really that flushed out. But I do think there are cards coming into the game where, like,
That's inside.
some people have their end game lineups kind of set already. With, you know, we're basically exactly 6 months into the game. So that's really interesting. I will say those Home Run Derby X cards, there was a year where I used some of them. Wait, 17 new legends. Home Run Derby X. Does legends mean like celebrities? Where's my 99 Stan Musial? I'm sure we're getting one. Let me look at the roster for Home Run Derby X. Because there's also like softball players in it, right? Do you think we get our first female legends in this game? Well, not other than Tony Stone, right? Tony Stone's the only woman in the game. We haven't done one since 2022. Camilo Doval. I was about to put this guy in my lineup today, but decided not to. Ryan Zimmerman, Ian Desmond, Allie Newland. Are these all? Are these all softball players? Devin Travis, Kevin Pillar,
Ball inside.
Rick Ankiel, Cole Tucker. Is he retired?
Inside. Ball two.
How many teams do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 would be 24. It's not MLB The Show until there's a guy you can't walk for Vlad. True. Now that Vlad's in the game, you got to put Stan in. Or, like, now that 99 Vlad is in. Gotta have Stan.
3-2.
Hmm.
Get there.
He's out.
Come on.
It's missing these by a little bit.
Out.
Pretty good timing on sinkers in this game, thankfully. Feel good about that, at least.
That's a ball.
Stan, Eddie, both Vlads, the Kevin GOD lineup. Yeah, really.
Foul ball.
Okay, so there's 8 teams, I think we said. 8 teams with, I think, 2 male players on each team. There was one with at least just 1 male player. But if you had 8 teams times 2 would be 16. Giving you like 2 more. Or 1 more that you would need. So 2 more if that one team only has 1. Therefore, that would be 15 male players. And then 2 more players left somehow. I think it's very possible that it could be Home Run Derby X.
Aye. 0-1.
And another quick inning. I'm trying too hard to get under some of these pitches. I just need to hit them. Try to hit them as line drives.
Now pitching.
Square them up. Not get under them.
Davis.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, stayed inside.
1 ball.
Was waiting for it to break and it never did.
Get there.
Got him.
Let's go.
Do I have a walk with Gary in this game? He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
There we go.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
By the way, have you guys still been getting ads in chat in Twitch? On Twitch? I tried to turn off automatic ads during... I'm not talking about, like,
Nope.
entry ads. Those are probably still on. But, like, while the streaming's going on, do ads still pop up? All right. A line out. That is one thing where, like, you get to this part of the year and you have all these high contact guys that do have high power, but these high contact guys do hit a lot of lineouts on All-Star. Been getting lots of ads today. Dang. I'm still so surprised everybody comes by on Twitch instead of YouTube. 'Cause I don't think YouTube's quite as bad when it comes to ads. During live streams, at least. But Twitch is where the vibes are, so makes sense.
Terrible call.
It does feel like Twitch is really stalled the last few years.
Aye. 2.
Like during COVID, where they were the
1
biggest
ball,
thing, and
2
then
strikes.
everybody went back to work. And Twitch was like, oh, well, I guess we can't just keep upgrading everything.
Leading off for Chicago, the designated hitter,
I would be proud of those Giancarlo Stanton stats, but most of it's from events. He does have a homer in this game, though. Carlos Pena 2 for 2.
Pena.
Do it again.
I think he hit a lefty-lefty bomb earlier. Hanging breaking ball, I believe. Change up trying to stay inside. That was close.
Come on, Carlos.
Even against the shrinking PCI. The
Ball.
stinking shrinking PCI. Scored early in this game. Definitely been slowing down lately.
That's ball 2.
Worked a great at bat there. This one might be out though. Or it might get out. There's another slider in that kind of that same spot. This time I was able to jam it. Carlos Pena. Maybe he's that dude. Or maybe I'm just really good with my 9-hole hitter. Because it used to be David Justice. Maybe the 9 spot just works good at bats for me.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocked down at second and
He's
played.
out.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Is that Brian Dozier? You got a new card, right? It was pretty nice. Crazy stuff by Brian Dozier.
He's
Crazy.
out.
7 runs, 6 runs on 7 hits. I'll take that. Although I do wish for some more hits, though.
Out away. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. That's right.
All right, let's go. There we go.
Do we have any, like, off-season baseball things happening this year? Because World Baseball Classic a couple years ago was, like, before the season. So it came into the game, like, at the beginning of the new season. Wondering if there's anything, like, in the winter this year.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Get there. Get there.
99 off the bat.
Come on now.
Pretty much right to the shortstop. Mark Davis staying in the game after 26 pitches. Did I miss it? Nope, got it. It looked like it was hit a little bit high, but it says 33 degrees launch angle. It was pretty good. And that's the ball game. We are at 600, which I think is still on All-Star, if I believe correctly. Did not hit World Series last season. I realized like Monday night that the season was ending. Didn't end up playing. I think I played one ranked game at the end. Let's take a break for 2 minutes. We're going to get into the next rank game. Are there any other packs I should be opening right now? I forget if any of these have like a bunch of cards in them that people are buying for collections. I still haven't gone through and opened packs on my phone yet, so I'll do that soon. Then I won't have 100 sitting around. A free Preston Wilson card. I got this card this morning. What is this? 2 triads, 5,000 per card. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Alrighty, more ranked seasons time. I kind of want to grab the Tatis card and then sell them back at the end of stream, but anytime I say that I'm going to do that, I forget to sell the card. I think the last time I tried it was Alfonso Soriano, where I bought him for like 200K, and then I forgot to sell him, and then by the time I realized, he was like 20K. Like a week later. '96 Trey Turner's in the lineup. No, there's no Trey Turner card that's ever a slouch. So you know it's still going to be good. Test. Does my mic sound any different? I just realized the wrong output was on, but hopefully it was fine. First pitch to David Justice. Just a bit early on it. Sounds a tad better. Okay, cool. Nothing crazy though. Yeah, it was just 2 little settings that I have on this one. But that is good to know. Welcome, Egg. How's YouTube stream looking? Hopefully no ads other than the entry ads. Hopefully you're not getting blasted by ads over there. 0 ads, let's go. Look at the wheels by David Wright. I don't even know what pitches Santana throws. Circle change, slider, cutter. Slider, cutter are his worst pitches, though. Sinker, cutter, I mean. Like 5 pop-up ads. Oh, the pop-up ads, like at the bottom, like the banners? Or the ones that, like, pop you out and take over the audio and everything. Ooh, okay. All right. I respect it. That's a pitch for sure. That used to be one that people, way back in the day, that was the one that everybody went to for a strikeout. So if you just looked up there on 2 strikes, you hit a home run every time. A little bit of both? Okay. I don't mind the battered ones too much. But the ones that like basically take you out of the stream are so dumb.
No, inside.
For me, it ruins Twitch.
Ball inside. Nope. Ball four,
And a
that's
walk
in.
to Adamas. We're gonna get another lefty, and it's gonna be Rod Carew.
Let's go, Johan.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, fair ball. Didn't think that had a chance. I'm gonna stay second and third on this. Rod Carew in the 5-hole has been working for me. He drives and runs.
Ball inside.
Gary Sanchez. That's gonna go. 3-run homer for the Kraken. And the ball game's over. That home run does not count. And off we go to game number 2. I mean 3. That was fast. That was real fast. Two rage quits so far? Yeah. I don't even know if the first one counts because it was like the 8th inning, the bottom of the 8th. So rage quit, but I don't really count it. That one, though. That one, you get the rage quit in the first inning. So, like, maybe you can average them. And then you can call that first one a rage quit. I think so. I think that's fair. I don't think anyone would stop me if I did. A lot of low batting average Beltrons hitting leadoff. This is like the 3rd or 4th guy. Imminent defeat. They might as well quit during the lineup screen at this point. But I think all of these low batting average Beltrons, I give up home runs to. Willie Castro. We saw like 3 Willie Castros in the 9-hole last week. That guy's got him in the second spot. And it looks like there's going to be probably a full switch hitting lineup right here. Played someone the other day where gave up like 6-7 runs. And I think 5 or 6 of them were on the 4-seam fastball, which I only threw like 3 times that game. And I think they homered on all 3 of them. It's a new Pedro Martinez.
Oh, one's the count.
Come on, Justice.
Turbo changeup for this man. And I turned on this one. Perfect timing, but it's a good pitch. Shouldn't have swung.
Let's go. Come on.
I can say that for a lot of pitches that I swing at, though. That one's going to get through the infield. I'll take it. So with David Wright, I feel like I hit everything to the second baseman for an out. I feel like also recently I haven't been hitting too many smash hits through the infield. A lot better defenders in the infield now, and they kind of scoop everything up.
Inside, ball 1.
That little side tossing breaking ball from Pedro, I feel like is just so easy to pick up. Safe at third. I was out by a mile. I'm not going to lie to you. That wasn't even close. I don't know how he dodged the tag on that. Sinker below the zone, 97. A lot of speed at first. I try running. I feel like I just get doubled off anytime I try to run.
Ball inside.
Full count. And through the infield. Playing the infield in with one out. That could have been a double play situation. Against a guy that's not like insanely fast. In the first inning. Playing infield in sounds a little silly. Especially on All-Star. That might have been playable for a shortstop too. At double play depth.
Did he go?
Ooh, called a ball. I thought I swung. There you go. See how easy it is to turn a double play? Could have given up 0 runs. There's a 4-seam fastball in the corner, too.
That's inside.
You don't see that for a double play too often. What are you playing tonight, Egg? Are you on MLB?
1-1.
Have you been on MLB in the past 3 months?
Did he go?
Awful call.
I'm just grinding, what's it called? Schedule 1. Man, I haven't been in Discord in so long. Probably like 3 games. 3 games past Schedule 1 at this point. Probably peak or something like that. Whatever the streamers are playing these days. Those streamer guys. Pirates theme team. There you go. Well, yeah, you got the Clemente card. And then there was one other good Pirates that came out, right? Is that ball 4? I thought it was a strike 3 for a second.
Tag him.
They did the little pump fake thing on the run there. I don't know if it's a pump fake thing or if it's like their person glitches. But you can kind of see sometimes in the corner of your eye. You guys can see it easier because you're not looking at my throw meter. So I can't like look at it. I have to stare at the throw meter, but you can kind of see him glitch a little bit. Running to second. Dave Parker, yup. Yeah, some of those guys like Clemente with any of those guys that have like 90 power basically. You just throw a captain alongside them and then they're all of a sudden like insanely good. And I love hitting with Clemente's swing. There was this 85 Clemente that came out one year. He had like 60 power, maybe even 80 power right, but probably like 60 power right and then like 30 power left. And I would just crush the ball with that card. It was like a free Clemente that came out at the beginning of the year. Oh, the Mazeroski card too, right? Is he a pirate? Griffin and then Brian Reynolds too. Yup. Is he the Neon Collection, right?
0-1.
Yeah, that lineup's actually really good. Jacob Stallings as your catcher. Working on the Mazeroski. He comes pretty quick, I think. Reynolds, the collection. Yeah. Eugene's going to be looking good. How's the pitching on that team, though? Oh, the nice thing this year, well, I don't know if it's the case for the Pirates. I assume it is. But the White Sox, they get boosted with just 18 players, I think. You get the maximum boost. So you can basically do like a whole rotation and a couple of bullpen guys that are not part of the team. No catcher either, huh? Yeah, the former guys like Joey Bart. Who else was there? They had some they had some catching prospects, I think, but seems like they're all gone now.
Ball. That's inside.
Good take.
87 Joey Bart right now. If it makes you feel better, I hit a home run with him in
Nope.
Moonshot
inside
today.
Ball 2.
Swing's still pretty good.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, was Joey Bart a former Giants prospect that became a Pirate? For some reason, I thought it was the other way around. Because the Pirates had, or sorry, the Giants had like him, Patrick Bailey, and one other dude at the same time, I think. Home run derby O'Neal Cruz, of course, of course. I'm sure there's a good, is there a 99 McCutcheon card?
That's a ball.
So you could go Clemente, McCutcheon. Yo, what's up, Iced Up Dan? How you doing, man?
2 strikes.
White Sox fan, you are correcto. You're a Rays fan, right? The Giants first, and I feel like he got traded to the Pirates. Catches in 96 prime. Still pretty good. I wish captains could boost like defense and stuff. But his hitting will definitely play. And then is that O'Neal Cruz card a shortstop or is he an outfielder? I'm assuming he at least has like secondary. Yeah, the Rays and White Sox had quite the series. And I think since then,
0-2.
they've gone like 0-6 or something.
Nope, that's a ball.
Always plays up of his swing. That's also true. The funny part is like the only reason I don't use him is because of his defense. Because I know if he gets a 90 power against right, he's got plenty. But then he gets like 70 speed in center field or something. Shortstop common fielding. That's tough. Maybe he'll fit as a...
0-2 is the count.
Excuse me. As a DH. You might be able to just fill out your bench. Maybe just leave a couple of guys open. Because I think Brian Hayes is no longer there. I think he did get a Pirates card though, right? Just missed a homer. Been playing Fort lately and found a friend on there who's also a White Sox fan. Nice, nice. Are they also miserable watching baseball? Oh, the summer card. There you go.
Nope, that's inside.
Okay. So you can get third base, potentially shortstop with... Oh, just missed that one too. Just potentially shortstop with O'Neal Cruz. Mazeroski at second. First base?
The third baseman, number 5.
Do you have any live series players that you can put on the team? Yes. I don't think I've watched a single White Sox game this year, to be honest. But I've been following along. I watch like the highlights and clips and stuff, but can't do it. I've already tried in 2 weeks of the NFL coming back.
2 strikes.
I've already lost my mind. I can't imagine if I had tried to watch baseball this year, what would have happened. Just not a good start for the Bears. Yep. Yep. Are you a Buccaneers fan? They had like two nice comebacks with Baker Mayfield, right? One at least. I can't remember if the second one was. Can I get this friend here? Yes, sir. Oh, Willie Stargell. Yeah, true. Okay. So your infield's looking pretty good. Joey Bart could probably still play. I think he has a good arm at least. And then it's just a matter of the pitchers. Is there a good Garrett Cole in the game, maybe? What up, Chris? 24 hits with the Spotlight Series done. I got the multiplayer program done. Like all 150 points. That's nice. Are you going to use any of those cards, Chris? The first card is... I already forgot who the first card was. But I think he was good.
count.
All the other ones slowly get worse, I think. Austin Riley's really good,
Ball.
but I don't think I'm very good with his swing.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
96 Skeens, 97 Seth Hernandez. I think I only used Seth Hernandez for like 1 game, but he pitched really well for me. I just wish he had like outlier on his fastball. Because the only thing that saves him is his velo, but he doesn't have max velo. Max velo without outlier.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Yeah, but from there, if it's like the White Sox and you get a boost from 18, then you're pretty much good. From 18 players. No sinker is a 2-seam. Oof. Those cards are not touching my lineup. I'm pretty much set for the rest of the year. How do you feel about that? Because I feel like, does that make you not want to grind for new cards? Now that you're kind of set for the year?
Counts full.
I'm fine with that because I don't really grind for the cards. I only grind to get exactly the cards that I want. So I don't have any like desire to grind. Just like, okay, if I see a card, the exact card that I want, then I'll go try to find a way to get them. But it's fine for me because I'm just like, okay, I just want to be able to get on the game and play ranked. Or now, like, play events. And I can understand now, back when, like, they started doing Hall of Fame events from time to time, I would be like, oh, Panthers fan? Gotcha. Sounds like they're not doing good. What are they up to these days? But yeah, I would...
Ball 1, no strikes.
What was I saying?
1-1.
Yeah, I just want to play ranked. Oh, the Hall of Fame events. And I like those Hall of Fame events. I thought they were fun. But now I'm like really hoping they don't do any Hall of Fame events because I want an opportunity to play on All-Star just to like get on the game and chill sometimes and not have to like turn up. Only reason being a Rays fan is that my area has no baseball as high as Atlanta. Gotcha. Man, I've been just underneath a lot of these sinkers in this game. I need to really aim for line drives, I guess. I hate Hall of Fame events. Yeah. I understand it now.
That's a ball.
When I was playing every day, I liked them. Dan loves them. When I was playing every day, I loved them. But, already we haven't been able to play events all year long, and now that we can, I just want to be like a little bit more casual. Even though right now, it's really not fun. Because I've just been hitting lineouts on Moonshot. Makes me want to grind because they might have more cards that could be worth. Plus, I like completing stuff. That's very true. I feel like it's a really good year for you Diamond Dynasty-wise in that case. Because of how many collections they have, there's always an opportunity for more cards to be worth it. Events are not worth playing. Gets on soapbox. I definitely don't think they're more worth playing than like ranked or anything. And like the rewards are not crazy, but at least they're not like a waste of time. Because for a while, for most of the year, I think events were truly a waste of time. But now they're like, at least you get a little something from them. Just enough for it to be like, if you enjoy playing events, let me put it that way. Even if you enjoyed playing events, it like was not worth your time before. Now it's like, okay, I can play it and not feel like I'm wasting my time. That's how I felt about co-op the last couple years. Big slam from Gary Sanchez. Co-op the last couple years without PXP made it feel like you were wasting time when you played it. Something like that. And the small change to add PXP, I feel like made a huge difference.
All one's the count.
For people that already wanted to play that mode. Let me put it that way.
That's a ball.
But I would never tell someone, like, if they want to make stubs or grind or whatever, I'd never tell them to go on events to do so.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
I whiffed that. That should have been a foul ball, in my opinion. They called it too early, but it made contact in the yellow. I think that was something I think Flatwoods was asking me last week. One thing I would change for next year is the swing feedback. I think the swing feedback makes this game feel really sloppy.
Ball, that's out.
It's a lot better. Well, I don't know if it's a lot better than previous years, but I can see that there have been a lot of things that were issues with it in the past that have been changed or fixed. But there's still a lot of lingering issues, some of which are new. From co-op, PXP level of a card should be determined by whose card it is, not the host. That's valid. I still think there's no reason for us to have, like, such low tier cards in co-op as well.
He's out.
I almost feel like they should blow it open and go the whole other direction in co-op, where, like, you just have your whole inventory, and every time you come up to bat, you just pick a new player. Something funky like that. Like, your whole inventory is available to you, and every time you come up to bat, you're like, all right, I want this guy for this matchup. Something like that. Something dumb.
Ball 1.
But way to use more cards. Official MLB season ranked. I'm 62 and 100. Oh no.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Is your coaching staff going to be intact, Chris, or do you have to hire some new people? Does the GM get to keep their job?
3.
That's another one. Contact in the yellow.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just underneath it again.
Got him.
Did I homer in this inning or the previous inning? Previous inning. All right, 57 pitches for Arrieta. Signature versus signature right here. Wild card for the first time this year, so that's a win. I had a winning weekend classic back in May, went 4-2. All right, so we're seeing signs of life. Just enough for the coach to keep his job. What's the next goal in that case? You got a wild card so far. Where are you looking to get to next?
That's ball 2.
I do want to bring the White Sox team back, but they haven't really added new cards. The only like new card that they've added since the last time we did a White Sox theme teams was Aaron Savali. Actually, they did add the Kyle Teal 99. But we already had another Kyle Teal before. New cards look real nice in the ranked program. They definitely do. Ranked and multiplayer. Or just ranked. Ranked ones, I definitely want to try the Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's out.
I don't remember who the pitcher is.
Yeah. 2-1. Did he go?
Multiplayer. Whoever that first card is, I forget who it was, but the first card in that multiplayer program looks really good to me. Delgado could be better.
Take your base.
Delgado you'd have to use like with a captain. Riley looks really good, and I forget who the other card was. But definitely a solid program, and it's nice that they're all like available today,
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
since that hasn't really been the case in multiplayer programs this year. Not saying I mind it. I think it's decent for earlier in the year, and I think it's a good call to not do that this time around. Oh, the Solaire card, yeah. Kind of want to try it. Oh, Mussina was in there? Yep. Mussina looked decent. Monthly awards to season awards to spotlight was an unnecessary change. Yeah, I haven't looked deeply at why they did that, or if they said why they did that, but
The left fielder, number 7, Jurickson.
especially since they're like the same thing with the same card art.
He's safe.
Figure it out.
Hey, 2. 0-2. Come on, get him. That's a ball.
Gary
On the tag. He's out.
got a homer,
Peanuts here.
throws a runner out at third. He's going to be coming up in this inning.
Ball 1.
I would consider using the Mussina. He doesn't throw super hard, but I feel like I've been liking the control guys this year.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Carew.
Jesse Chavez has been really good for me out of the pen. Rod Carew just missed it. If he had a runner on base, it would have been a home run. I wonder if he has a quirk for that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
But apparently he's just good with RISP.
Inside, ball 2.
Trying to get me under the hands there.
Full count.
The Gary Sanchez game. 3-2, good guys. Season awards I sort of got in case the season started in the middle of the month. Would be weird having 99 second week of June, then 89's the third week.
Ball inside.
Was that what they did last year? I guess I didn't really play last year, so I'm not sure.
Did he go?
Could have been 3-1, but I was not for it.
Get down, let's go. Got him.
All right, 80 pitches. We're going to take him out. It's all switch hitters, so go ahead with
Now pitching.
Mr. Jesse Chavez himself, aforementioned.
Chavez.
Tops now being max 97 is odd. I think it's because of people complaining about it in previous years. I think a lot of people talked about how, like, it felt weird that there were dudes who, like, were horrible players who had to have, like, one good game and then they would have a better card than one of the better players, best players in the history of the game. And that was happening kind of consistently. So I have to imagine that's one of the reasons why they stopped doing that. I feel like they still do have cards, like, you know, if you have something really spectacular, like a 4-homer game. But the guys who are doing that are usually, like, some of the best players anyway. Trying to think of any other examples of, like, single game feats that are getting much higher level cards, and I don't think so. So I think that was more because of community feedback, probably.
Ball.
Isn't that kind of the entire point of Tops Now? No. I think the entire point of most card series, I'd argue, is just to commemorate whatever it was. So if we're talking about Tops Now, the point of Tops Now is someone who had a really, really cool or great game. Some of them are kind of just cool, though, right? Some of them are not, like, the most awesome thing you've ever seen. So it's there to commemorate the game, and unless someone had the best game of all time, which, you know, some people have, but most of the Tops Now are, like, pretty good games, and you wouldn't give a, I don't think that inherently means that they should have a 99. More like showing off the young rookies and prospects. That's true too. The point of Tops Now is to give us 99 Freddy's Galvis. SDS done failed us. Well, who knows? Maybe they were like, maybe that was the peak. Maybe that's what broke them. Maybe they were like, hey, we kind of messed up and didn't give Freddy Galvis a card. Maybe that means we got to shut down the whole program. We got to hide everything, turn them into 97s. I think that's a possibility. You might be onto something. 99 Joey Wendell.
No. Inside.
That dude was cracked, though. Didn't you have, like, a finest card that was, like, super nice? It was a really good swing. Yo, Dibs, what up, man? Get on them for the 99 Galvis like Homeboy did the Cycle card Real Muto. All we need is a 99 Tim Anderson, White Sox legend. I'm for it. Because he's probably still in the league, right? I don't think he's officially retired, but he might be donezo. I don't know if he's going to get another job again. So this might be the last time we could see a Tim Anderson. Oh, yeah, we do have a Tim Anderson in the game. So I agree, Chris. I think we need a 99 Tim Anderson before it's too late. This might be our last opportunity.
Ball 2.
Tim Anderson was so great. My favorite player for a little bit. Then, what a insanity, right? And then it all fell apart. The knockout against Jose Ramirez. That would be brutal. Now there's a Tops Now card art if I've ever heard of one. That would be the one. Taken strike 3 to end the inning. And it's time to try to close this game out. Is my outfield good? I think so. My infield's good too. Nobody to really replace. I could take out Rod Carew for Aparicio, but playing out of position probably going to kind of negate any differences there. Down goes Anderson. Tops Now for boxing. Just make it a UFC, like a UFC style card or a WWE card. I think they have those in 2K, right? I believe that Anderson hasn't hit a home run since the knockout. I think that's correct. I think it was also like a decent amount before the knockout, I believe. like 6 months before the knockout as well, but
Ball.
yep.
Ball.
I think he tried to get onto the Marlins. And I think the Angels. Oh, no. Class A just lost his job. Class A was a decent card for a bit, but I think he's been eclipsed by other pitchers since then. Now I've got 4 saves with him and 2 blown saves. 2023 1 of 1 milestone card, 1 home run, getting knocked out on his butt. Too much sports betting, yeah, true. Field of Dream homer was legendary. That was like, I think the Field of Dreams homer was like the second to last one he ever hit. That was a sick catch from Griffey. He covered some ground as he flew through. One of the greatest Linsanity runs ever. His postseason runs, like his postseason numbers were crazy too. I think he only played in 2 postseasons. But he had like 3 3-hit games to start it off, and like, man, that guy was something. Showing my kids the Field of Dreams Tim Anderson homer. Stay fair. I think it is. That was a cool swing. Yeah, Tim Anderson, he hit that homer, and I thought he was like I really thought he was the guy at that point. And then I think since then he's hit like 1 home run. No way. No. I just needed to pull that ball somewhere. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. I was playing on 2180, 60 hertz, now 1440, 120. I almost did something similar just now. I plugged it in, and it like defaulted to 1080p. Not exactly the same problem, but I think it also wanted me to not play on 120 hertz. Oh, hey, nice walk-off. Thanks, Kyle. By the guy who I'm trying to take off my team. I keep trying to get this Tatis card so that I can take Willy Adames off my team. But he's my best hitter. He's still batting like 350. Everybody else is batting 280. Dude's just homering today. I guess so. The dudes I want to take off my team are just so good in the middle of my lineup. There we go. Get Soler. Never seen that screen before. I think I should hit better now, hopefully. Aren't many good releasers that are usable towards the MP missions. At least not the ones I have. Gotcha. Well, maybe you should play events. Just kidding. Definitely not this one, since it's only common cards. That being said, I do need a reliever. Should I get this Raleigh Fingers? This card looks nice. Joe Nathan. Felix Bautista's a 94. Kind of feel like I should get the Raleigh Fingers. First pitch home run of the event. Yeah, I'm good now. No milestone relievers. Only 2 Hall of Fame, one of which has a chase card. I think I'm just going to get this card. Maybe I'll sell them back by the end of today. Or maybe I'll just keep them. Who knows? Who cares? Is this a sellable card? It is not. Raleigh Fingers. We're going to put Goose as our closer for now. Only thing is I can't pitch with Goose with runners on because his release is too fast. What you up to today, Kyle? Hoffman, the only cornerstone reliever. Could be. I'm not sure. Sounds right. Suter. Suter was one of the first ones, right? I recommend Billy Wagner as your closer. I don't even have Scott Rowland yet. Well, Billy Wagner will not be a part of my future. Unfortunately. I think this is one of the best Billy Wagners we've had, right? Rivera had to go do a bad thing. Look what he did. I was also never really good with a Rivera card. Kenley? Do we have a good Kenley card yet? We have like a new Threads Kenley. Inside out this swing to left center field. Not going to be caught. Let's see if we can make a play at third. No play at third. It do be like that. Eric Davis. I wanted this card for a while. And then all the 99 started flooding into the game.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, baby!
Kind of feel like I should work around the Schwarber. People think it be like it is, but it do. It not be like it is, but it do. Oh boy.
That ball's foul.
Work around Kyle Schwarber or throw a cutter down the middle. Those are the only two options.
That's a ball.
And then throw a nice slider is the only one he doesn't swing
One
at.
ball, 2 strikes the count. That's out.
Splitter, good take. Usually that just looks like it's going to be a pitch that's going to break into the zone and then you swing at it. I'm going to let him take third because I don't trust anyone's tag. And with 2 outs, I don't mind if the runner's at third.
Out.
There we go!
I try to read that very slow. If you know, you know. Look at that glove from Jim Cott. Got ourselves a Twins pitcher here. Is there a White Sox version of him? Is that who I have in my rotation? On my White Sox team? Slider and a sweeping curveball.
0-1.
Primary slider. That's going to be fun against all the lefties I have. I think I have 5 in my team.
0-2.
No switch hitters. I did have Posada, but he wasn't hitting for me. I pronounce it Jim Cat like meow. Could be. Yeah, could be right. Getting strikeouts was a pain. I bet. Ooh, snagged it.
Got him.
Batting second, the third baseman.
David Wright scored the winning run last game. He might be endgame for me, even though he doesn't have like the most power against righties. Might be endgame for me just because I feel like his swing is pretty quick. But I don't feel like it's the most powerful kind of swing. There's something about it that has like a weird.
0-1's the count.
He like hits like line drives and hard ground balls, but for some reason he doesn't have like a power swing for me. I mean, getting on top of the ball doesn't help with that, but still.
Batting third,
Even when I think it'd be like it is, it do. It don't be.
Junior.
Sinker down the middle. We're going to have to hit that at some point this game. Otherwise, I will lose.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
There we go, taking the screwball. Double play ball. A little bit slow to toss it. Took too many steps.
Batting fourth,
Have I seen everything he throws? sweeping curve, sinker, slurve, screwball. So 3 different breaking balls that go into me. One that goes kind of straight down, and then 1 sinker.
You're out.
And I don't really mind hitting those kind of breaking balls, even with lefties. So we're just going to have to run into a couple this game. They come at you in all different angles. Big cutter from Savali.
0-1. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
See how big the slider really is. Maybe back foot a little bit. And let's try that sinker again. Too much plate. Jay Langoliers, decent production with him. Not a ton of batting average, not a ton of hits, but powerful hits. It was a 15K game mission where I used Cat, and I had a lot of balls. Had to let a lot of balls drop to get it. Oh, so it let you, like, control... Wait, was it a moment, or was it, like, an actual mission in-game that you had to do? Because if they changed it so that those kind of missions, you get to control your fielders, too, that's nice. Because there used to be those moments where it's like, get a no-hitter from like the 4th inning or something, and then you can't control your fielders, and they like do dumb stuff. Program mission, okay.
Let's go, Rod.
Good pitch.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Gary Sanchez had 2 homers last game. Just under that one. Roman Anthony hasn't been doing anything crazy for me in ranked so far. Lucas Giolito no-hitter extreme got it done in the first try. Dang. I feel like no-hitter missions are the kinds that, like, if I don't do it on the first try, I'm never trying it again. Certainly not on the same day. That's just how I am, though. I have a hard time, like, if something like that that's so finicky and I mess it up and have to redo the whole thing, I'm not doing it again. I need a break. At the very least. And Giolito, man. He's got his changeup, but other than that, he is... Has he ever developed his slider? Kyle or Dan, if you're still in chat. Danny Thicken, I mean, Red Sox fan. When he was with the White Sox, he tried to get his slider going because he was fastball changeup and he was good with that. But at some point, they felt like the hitters were going to adjust. They started to go away from that and add the slider. But his slider was just one of the worst in the game. And I guess he had a really nice curveball, but I guess he couldn't locate it or something, so they stopped using it. September and still no extreme program. Probably not getting it. Interesting. Because of all the extreme moments, maybe not. Maybe no extreme program. I would say it's not out of the question, because I feel like there have been years where we got extreme programs like as the last thing that ever came out in a particular year. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but maybe they just continue to sprinkle them in. And I have spent a good amount of time doing extreme moments this year, especially like those back-to-back home runs, 4-homer game. Those kind of homers, those kind of missions I've attempted. I've done some of them.
2 strikes.
Some of them not successful.
Ball, that's outside.
I think if we never see a knuckleballer in the game again, we would all be fine with it. You talk about Danny Thicken, but what about Burgermaster Laddie? We saw him a couple of weeks ago. He do be existing. Got to bring back the Montreal Expos.
For the Cowboys, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Danny's Thickens.
Let's go now, Stanton.
Let's see what happens with the auto pitch. Blasted to third.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
It was only 95 off the bat. Did it go the other way with it? We're getting another auto pitch. Bruh. I wonder how many people know where Burgermeister comes from.
The right fielder, David Justice.
I do, but I've also met Laddie in person.
Let's go, Justice. Let's go.
See if they can get 3 outs on automatic pitches. I don't think this will be. It's not, but it's still a sinker down the middle. And David Justice with a just late feedback. I gotta take a picture of this one. Just late feedback in the middle of the green zone. What are we even talking about? That's probably my first ever hit, let alone home run, on like a guess pitch, whatever it's called, ambush. There you go. They were still playing defense, but they weren't pitching, so I don't really know what's happening. Griffey tried to get in on the action too. Ends up being a dot, but we get 2 runs on auto pitches for some reason. There's that power stroke from David Wright, which doesn't show up often.
Aye. 0-1.
I got a line drive swing for me.
Ball. That's ball 2.
My back foot again.
We got full count.
First time I think they didn't swing at the back foot. This is a bad pitch to Schwarber. Got away with it. Backdoor cutter to Schwarber is never a good pitch. Inside sinker is probably also not a good pitch, but whatever. Just had to hope that he wasn't looking for it.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Got away with that to Acuna. Blown away on the play to Acuna is not a good pitch.
Aye.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Anthony. That was way farther hit than I thought. Just kept going and going. All right, we're getting real pitches this time. That one should get over the head. We're doing some wiggling out there. But Acuna is not going to make a play at second here. Well, Adames still hitting the ball hard. Might have to stay on the team. I wonder what people are thinking when they see Rod Carew batting fifth.
Inside ball.
They're like, okay, this guy's using Rod Carew. I can understand maybe you need a leadoff guy, which is what I had him at for a while. But I'm sure they are questioning the fact that he's batting fifth. And so far today, it's been paying off. He's got a homer in one game. He's got an RBI double in another game.
Left fielder, Rovan.
And then some.
Anthony.
Nope. That's inside. Aye. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The first two pitches where I wasn't committed to a sinker, and then he threw me the sinker in the zone. But we do get the breaking ball. The sweeping curve right at the bottom of the zone. Looking for it. Got it. Didn't miss it this time.
Ball, that's inside.
That's right, good eye.
I'm glad I fouled that off because otherwise it's just a line out or pop out.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
There we go. That's a perfect. Why is that a perfect? No part of that PCI was perfect.
Ball, that's in.
That was a really confusing swing. I'll take it, though. Either way, I do think it should have been a homer.
Ball 2.
Think we get a screwball next on the inside corner?
2 strikes.
Slider. Should have been looking for that. But in any case, we get some more runs. We got 3 runs in that inning. RBI double from Roman Anthony, and then 2-run homer from Giancarlo Stanton.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2
Good
strikes.
take. I thought after a cutter, you might swing at that. Anthony, not the best jump in left field. What a catch. I thought that was dropping for sure. I almost didn't dive, and I usually dive at everything that I think is anywhere close or even oftentimes not that close. And I almost didn't dive at that because I didn't think I had a chance.
Oh, and 2.
Good swing, I guess. Don't think that was a strike. It's my only hesitation to acknowledge. Diving catch is so satisfying. Absolutely. I thought the one that Griffey made last game, or maybe earlier this game, was super sick. But that one might have even been better somehow. He didn't even get a good jump. How many hits does this guy have? 3 hits. Carlos Correa gets on base. That's a good looking Correa card. Made one in a co-op game. I vaguely remember that. Was that in center field? Or am I making it up? This dude is stuck in the menu. Just kidding, they are gone. They hit a home run and they said, see ya. They're like, I just need to make this respectable. I need to score 1 run just to prove myself, and then I can leave. That's exactly what happened. We're now at 7:14. This game's going to be on a half. Game time home run, so that catch was practically essential. Look at that clutchness. What we like to see. That's teamwork right there, picking up your teammate. New threads it is. I'm going to try to sell the middle card first. Nope, now I can't sell the first card. This is why I have multiples of those cards, because whenever I open a trio, the first one I can never actually sell. All right, let's see if we have enough reaction time for Hall of Fame. Pitcher in this game is going to be Roy Halladay, I guess. Yeah, I feel like it's got to be Home Run Derby X for the stuff on Friday. Randy Johnson. I don't think I faced this 99 card.
Leading off for Chicago, the right fielder, David Justice.
It's got to be. Gotta be Home Run Derby X.
No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
All right. Not only are we going to Hoff, we have to face Randy on Hoff. I almost feel like quitting this game.
0-1.
It doesn't even have a logo. Not even a default logo. That was a hittable pitch. That was a hittable pitch. Good start. Love it. A lot of Tarangs lately. We're going to talk about things we want in 26. I think I know what, you know where I'm going here. Don't even have to say. We already know. You want Trying to think of the thing that you would hate the most. You would want everyone to use the same uniform. Only one uniform option in the game.
All one's the count.
Come on now.
Remove customizability from Diamond Dynasty. I think that's what you want. Good swing. You suck. Alright, so not throwing the 4-seam in this game. Toad listed. I could see that coming from a mile away. Blue throw might have got him.
He's in there. He's safe.
That sinker, I feel like you have to get in off the plate because with Gary Sanchez, I feel like people just look for that pitch. And he's one of the guys that can like hit it. I don't want to say easily, but some guys you feel like you kind of get handcuffed with the sinker, and I don't think Gary's one of those guys. I think Gary can hit any sinker in the game.
Ball went out.
It's coming back in 26. Ooh. What time in... Oh, God. That almost saved the run, but then it didn't. That was a laser beam off of him. Yeah, I would think they have to be bringing back the World Baseball Classic. I think that was a big hit.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Thomas Wagner.
And unless it's like at a different time from last time it was here, it would be kind of cool to have it at the end of this year, but I don't think that's how the timing works out.
0-2 is the count.
Base is loaded now.
That's right.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Dan
Roy Halladay's not having a good time of it.
Jr.
There we go.
Out.
Rod Crew is needed to settle him down. Might not be as exciting since there probably won't be any 99s. That's true. I wonder how they'll go about that.
0-1's the count.
That being said, whenever there's a program where there's like, yeah, it won't be as exciting, but at the beginning of the year, I feel like people are always down for the new cards that are just relatively better than everything else, even if they're not like 99 everything, 125 everything. You'll still get like some of the best cards in the game in that program, I would assume, for the time. So I think it'll be enough hype.
0-2.
Trying to think of any other way they could do it. Obviously, they were helped by sets and seasons the last time it was in the game. And I think they had to remove the jerseys by the end of that year. Like, they had to take the jerseys out of Diamond Dynasty or something like that. I don't remember if that was also the case for the players themselves, but...
Batting sixth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Hey! Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Too late. Randy
Pitch
Johnson.
inside.
I really haven't been able to hit velo this year. Any games I've played against Roger Clemens, I've just been getting diced. Randy just feels like a better Roger Clemens from the left side. This is a dumb pitch. Got away with it. Just kidding. That was a vintage. That was vintage Ken Griffey Jr. right there. That was a 2018 Ken Griffey Jr. play. 2020 Ken Griffey Jr. right there. Don't remember the jerseys being removed. They didn't return in 24, but I thought they were in 23 the entire time. You could be right. I just remember seeing a note about that. I just had quit playing the game after like 2 months that it had come out, so I don't remember. But I definitely remember seeing a note somewhere that like the jerseys would only like they would be removed on December 31st or something. But I don't know if that ever got reversed or if I'm misremembering. I just don't know how it actually played out. Runner's not tagging. I can't believe Griffey did that. I don't know how that happened. He like turned around. I thought he was like going to do a showboat. I guess I've been watching too much Savannah Bananas clips because for a moment when Griffey turned around, I thought he was going to make a sick play. Then I was like, wait, they don't do that in this game. Almost made the play at home though. I wonder if there's anybody I should pinch hit for early. That's not going to be a hit. My goodness. It's going to be a long game. Shortstop got there too quick. All right, Giancarlo Stanton. I feel like I've been squaring up these sliders and splitters. They have like the same speed. So I just have to identify which one's which. As soon as I get started getting fastballs, though, I might be toast.
0-1.
Might be over.
Aye. 0-2 is the count. Did he go?
Oh, no way.
Slider. There we go. 3 good swings this inning so far. Feet were stuck in the mud. Almost got thrown out a second. I looked up and I thought he was going to be on the base already, and he was barely past first.
Ball 1.
Thought we were about to have a problem.
Yeah.
Don't know if I've got a hit with David Justice yet today.
Ball.
Maybe one. On Weekend Classic every weekend in 26. It sounds like they're kind of for it.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Sounds like they were going to try it this year. But then, like, they had technical issues.
First base.
They backed off of it, but I would not be surprised if we got that next year.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Ooh, that was my pitch.
No
Thought it was a
balls, 2
slider.
strikes. 1
There's
ball,
the slider.
2 strikes.
Another slider. Hard hit and through. Okay. I actually didn't think he was going to go to third on that. That's the only reason I went. Silly, but we'll take the run. Just kind of a dumb way to kill the rally. Because I don't feel like I'm that aggressive on the base paths usually. So that hurts. Griffey, lefty on the slider. That's one of the tougher sliders to hit, too, right in that spot. That's the one where you drop the PCI under it every time. Finally ran into one. Would you be also in favor of doing what they did with the Bautista Donaldson collections if they did the same with the Roland collection? What exactly are you talking about?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Get through. Nope. But we take the lead somehow. 4 runs off of Randy. And hitting the slider. Like, I've been all over his slider. I've been picking that pitch up.
Leading off for Montreal, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Too many collections with fewer vouchers? Yeah, absolutely. I just think, like, I think the timing of a lot of things was really weird. I still feel strange. Like, if they're really trying to do a 6-month cycle, then fine. Like, that's cool with me. If they're just trying to have, like, a peak cycle, peak around when Madden and 2K come out, fine. Because, you know, you get these collection cards, but then you're also getting other cards that are still pretty good outside of the collection cards, and you still can compete. So that's nice. I like collections in general.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The way that they currently have Diamond Dynasty structured, I think collections are, in my opinion, like the most fun way to do a lot of things. Still think Diamond Dynasty could be structured differently in the future, but in the current way that they've had Diamond Dynasty for the past 5-10 years, the more collections, the better. Oh, that would have been insane if you made that. They did the same with the Roland collection. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was like, maybe at the time of Roland, maybe some lower diamond collections, maybe not 99s necessarily.
Shortstop, Thomas Wagner.
But yeah, I'm for it.
No balls, 2
Keep
strikes.
thinking I have a slider available with this holiday card, and I don't.
Ball 1.
I'll throw the same pitch. This was farther off the plate and they swung. Just a little tapper to the pitcher. No harm done.
Out.
And we keep the lead. Rod Carew batting .248 in the 5-hole. There's another slider that we're right all over. The lefty-lefty slider I'm hitting in this game. And that one should be played by the second baseman. But too deep into the grass. That was an interesting route that they took. Might have been the only way to get to that ball, but not going to make the play at first at that point. 124, 121 against lefties for Roman Anthony. Just missed it. Got the splitter that time. I like this matchup right here.
Ball. 1-0. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He was the first one to homer. Splitter away. Go foul, please. It's trying to. It's coming back, though. Ooh, went over his head. He was in the wrong spot.
Ball. Down.
Did I miss that? Just late? Ooh. I was looking for it and got it. Needed to pull that one down the line.
Leading off for Montreal, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Got some gold fielding on the left side of the field there. Not ideal.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gill.
Was he double agent next year? Perfect throw.
0-1.
Caught him. Even bigger. Give me A's and Cardinals McGuire. Double agent was cool. Kind of got lost in the shuffle, but it was a fun idea. Red Sox, Blue Jays, Yankees, Astros, Clemens. They even had the Danny Jansen, who like technically played for both sides. Oh, was it Danny Jansen? I think so. Who played for like both sides in the same game or something? Because of the game reset.
Leading off for the Cowboys, the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
Let's go, Johnson.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
I think it was like he played for both teams in the same inning or something. Finally, it wasn't a slider. We're finally mixing it up. Deep to right field. That one's not going to drop. Mariners, Diamondbacks, Randy Johnson. No, no, no. Please let them be 85 overalls.
Number 5, David
Please.
Wright.
Okay. All right. You don't have to help Randy that much. Drang has a home run.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Who else would we get? Is that all Double Trouble was? Or Double Agent? Is it just a player who played for multiple teams? There had to be more to it, right?
Are you kidding me?
He's out.
Let's go. Come on.
The catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Maybe two teams where they were kind of equally as good as each other. Maybe that was kind of what it was. Rather than like if you did a Mariners Griffey and then a White Sox Griffey, I think that would be slightly different. Do they have some pattern when it comes to card art? How so? I don't think so.
Leading off for Chicago, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Let's go, Randy.
Hey!
Milestone cards have the stadium in the background.
0-1's the
Oh,
count.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't paid close enough attention to that.
0-2's the count.
I feel like the Nicholas Kurtz one has it, right? The Team Color Glow. I think those are just like the collection cards or something, right? The awards ones. Like that one there. Is that what you're talking about?
Willie Adames.
Because I have that and I have the Griffey. Which are both collections. Man. Squaring them up, but I'm not getting the timing right now.
Rod Carew.
I think it's a few lineouts in a row, though. Collecting inning bosses, weekend classics at the very least, maybe others. That's more than I thought. Perfect, perfect. A lot of auto pitching to me today for some reason. Rod Carew with another home run. We're going to get another one. More free homers. Nope.
0-1.
Kind of wish that was a standard. Yeah, that would be cool. I do think it's cool to, like, make them different. So not everything's the same, but maybe in the future, like, animated cards will be standard. Gary Sanchez crushed a couple of pitches, but not in play. We do get a Rod Carew homer. So we got a homer from Rod Carew, from Griffey, from Stanton. Is there one more in there somewhere? David Wright, maybe? Wright definitely has a hit. I don't think it's a homer, though. It might be just them, but yeah, 3 of them being lefties. 2 of them being lefties? At least 2 lefties.
Ball 1.
Trout 400? Yeah, we just need one more. He's only got like a week and a half to do it.
Figure it out.
He's out.
Come on now.
On.
It seemed like SDS thought it was going to be a foregone conclusion that he hits number 400 this year. And it feels like that kind of cursed us. Scherzer at 3,500. Okay. Only problem with that is that, like, Scherzer never has cards that feel playable.
Out.
Unbelievable.
The last time I liked using a Scherzer card was 2018. 2018 finest Scherzer. And it wasn't even that good. I just liked using him.
Hey, 2. 0-2. Nope. Ball 1.
Good eye.
Curveball stayed on the corner there. And strike 3. Can't believe we had 2 4-homer games this season. Wait, 3. Do we have 3 this year? Suarez had one too, right? 99 Blue Jays Scherzer seems a little bit off.
That's a ball.
True.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Oh, whiffed it.
Aye.
That's a strike on the corner. Not a lot of meatballs lately.
That's a ball.
Got one I could handle, but pulled it just a little bit. There's a slurve. Seen like 2 of those in this game. If this guy mixed up his slider and his slurve a little bit more, I probably would have 0 runs. I was able to sit lefty-lefty on the slider. About as off as a 99 Verlander card. There you go, sitting on the slider. Another lefty homer. 99 Giants Verlander. Crazy. But sometimes it could be like that. The leadoff man, David Justice.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Wright.
You got this.
That's a ball.
Just using Randy Johnson until his arm falls off, I guess. This would be a good time to take him out. Try to preserve the game. 'Cause it's still a 3-run game, but homer here changes it.
Ball 2.
Now pitching,
There you go. Robert Suarez coming in.
Suarez.
Oh. I thought I just had a big brain troll. Looking for that sinker on the first pitch. Just a little bit late. Struck out a bunch of guys and it gave up a bunch of runs too. That's what it looked like. I was just looking at that.
Leading off,
His stats was like a 4 or something, 4.50 ERA or something, but then like an 0.80 WHIP. I didn't see the strikeout numbers, but like basically wasn't letting people on base, but was giving up a lot of runs. But everybody that got on base was scoring. Only dive that time.
now batting, the first baseman,
Needed that. I feel like I've had a decent amount of lineouts today, not just in this game, but I don't feel like I've been giving up too many lineouts or line drives in general. I'm glad it's
the right fielder,
not biting me
number
yet.
15, Carlos Beltran.
I think, did I give up the bases loaded in this game? Because there were at least 2 swings in that first inning that I didn't feel like should have been hits. Ah. 2-run game. 2 true outcomes. Yeah, there you go. Home run or strikeout, no walks, exactly. That was a curveball below the zone to Carlos Beltran. Another leadoff Carlos Beltran. I always give up home runs to those. There you go, right through it. And we're going to keep it a 2-run lead here. See if we get another lefty in the game.
Leading off,
If they throw a slider, I'll just hit that guy's slider too.
Ken Griffey Jr.
All over 97 mile an hour sinker. Just all over it. And of course, as soon as he throws another sinker, it's going to be too late. I'm going to be late on this next one.
Adrian Morejon.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Called it.
Ball that's outside.
And snagged by the pitcher.
Out.
That's right.
83 off the bat. Could have been played up the middle. But with enough speed, I could have made it to first.
Hey! 0-1.
He's got like, I think he's got 94 with my parallel right now. 94 speed, something like that. Is light on that? Shoot.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Trying to speed up my bat a little bit early. Early.
One ball, two strikes.
Circle change. See if we get another sinker up. Early. And a slider. Chipper, Gary, Ted. What a trio right there. Possibly the three best hitters in this game. I think there's a stacked Babe Ruth card out there somewhere too.
You're kidding me. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, Gary's got 125, 125 against righties. Run it with a real one. Are you the real one?
He's out.
I'm tough. I believe it. What's your favorite team? K?
Now batting, the designated hitter,
K my NJ?
Williams.
What's your what? What's your favorite team?
One ball, one strike.
Cubs? Not tough. Automatically. I can tell you right now. Impossible.
Nope, outside. That's ball three.
I would say it's because
Three balls.
you haven't lived through a miserable
Aye.
season of losing
Counts full.
more games than anybody in the history of baseball, but I guess Cubs fans, they do have the record of longest playoff World Series drought, so when you play for them, they're automatically your favorite team. I don't think that's true. No, that's probably true.
Now pitching.
I wonder if there's baseball players though that they were like a favorite team growing up, and then they like go home after their game and like watch highlights of their favorite team.
Now batting, the left fielder, Roman.
They won the champs on my birthday. True.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
I think we all watched like Game 5 together or something.
0-2's the count. Ball in.
Play with me after this game? No thanks.
Three.
Gotta win another 100. I got nasty cards. You should take those nasty cards into ranked and prove it. Thank God. Ted Williams in left field. Might still get thrown out at second, though. All right, we're good. We're fine.
The first baseman, number 23, Carlos Pena.
I'm a real 99. Need to get him upgraded? I don't think that works like that.
Aye. No balls, two strikes.
Fouled that one off somehow. Oh, parallels? Gotcha. You are a real 99? You'd probably have a game tonight. It is a Wednesday. It is a Wednesday, so not impossible. But unfortunately, I don't believe you.
Figure it out.
Got
I have to do some more, what's it called? More interrogating first. Home run, and it's a one-run game. Try to get Halliday a complete game, but that's not going to happen. What proof you need? I don't know. Chat, what proof should we use? What proof do we need? Venmo me $1 million so I know that you have Major League money. I think that's the only way it would work. I don't think there's any other possibilities. Do you think, chat? I think $1 million. I think $1 million should do it. All right, peace. See ya.
Now coming into Pittsburgh, Raleigh.
Yellow throw on 38 speed. Okay, thank God. Beltron already got a homer in this game.
Ball one.
Let's see if it was worth it to switch to
1 ball, 2
Goose.
strikes the count.
Couple of blown saves from Class A. Switch to Goose pays off so far. I will take it. All right. What time is it? 9:08. If I was one game away from World Series, I'd play. I feel like this happens every week now. I feel like I might have time for one more, but I'm not close enough. So it's not really worth it. So maybe we'll try next time. All right, should I sell back this Raleigh Fingers card? Where do you find this Raleigh Fingers? BR? It's already gone down a bunch. I'm going to do it because I don't think I'm going to play ranked for another week. And I'm going to go ahead and assume Raleigh Fingers is going to go down in price again. All right. Yeah, that'll probably do it. That person, who knows, maybe it was a major league player, but like they play for the Cubs, I don't want anything to do with them. I'm only 50% joking, but we've had enough people pretend to be major league players that I don't care enough. And also, we also know enough major league players. That it is what it is. Let's find someone to raid. Borderlands. Looks like it's going to be another night of Mr. Miguelo, formerly known as Major League Mike. Playing some Fall Guys. I should be back next week. I think the week after that, there will be no raid. No stream. But we should be good to go for next week. Some more MLB. See if there's another event. See what kind of stuff comes out this Friday, if there's a cool event coming out. But otherwise, we'll play some more ranked to try to get the World Series. Finally was able to hit on Hall of Fame, but I feel like I can always hit on Hall of Fame in the first game of the day, and then it just slows down from there. So we'll see what happens next week. Anyway, hope you guys had a good time. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.